Next one is a constructor in a subclasses. So in inheritance concept, next main concept is a constructor in a subclasses. So in a constructor in a Java is similar method to a few difference. The constructor is named as the class name. It not have any return type. So it is a constructor. So constructor is having the name like class name. It's not having any return type. Okay, so in a Java it's automatically create a constructor. It's not already in a program. So instant class we can create it. A constructor called static, abstract and a synchronized one. So in types of constructor, default constructor and parameterized constructor. So in order to execute the constructor in a Java inheritance, we have to implement a Java program. In every class its own execution of that constructor starts in a object initializations. So different ways of a constructors order to execute the constructor in a single inheritance. So in a single inheritance, one base class, one derived class is having. So here we are taking as a class parent class. It's a class name, and then create a class constructor parent class. In that one we can give that some output statement we have to print. So in a class, child class extends the parent class. The child class we have to give the system.out.println. We can give any printout statement. Then main in execution method, in main method we have to create a new child class of that method, and finally we can give that output. So here the subclass we are using the constructor. So constructor is coming under like a class name. It's not having any return type. So here we are declaring as a class name as that parent class. The same name we can give the constructor. So this is called as a constructor. So under like same class name it will come that as a parent class. So here parent class is a constructor. Here we are giving some output statements. In that one, the class is extended from the parent class, and the which is called as a child class. So in a single inheritance, one parent class, one child class will be present. So here we are call it parent class is a parent class, we are name it, and then from that one we can create a subclass as a child class, and that one we are creating the constructor child class. Then here that we are declaring one printout statement. In main functions we can create a method from child class, then through that method we can print the given printout statement or a statement. So next one is order of execution of a constructors in multi-level inheritance. So in a multi-level inheritance, all the upper class constructor can be executed. Likewise, for example, class college is college. Again we are creating a constructor. In that one we are giving one statements, input statement, that is printout statements. Based on that class we can derive the one more class department, that is department extended from the college. That is college is a constructor. Constructor name we are extending one subclasses. In that one we are creating a one constructor department. Then we are getting the output system.out.println. So in the class student extended from the department, we are creating a constructor as a student. In that one we are giving one printout statements. Then in a main method we are calling a particular method or subclasses method. Then we can print that values. So in orderly we can it will print that present constructor values and previous ones constructor statements also. Okay, so instance class students, it will print that present values. Based on that we are inheriting the same values, and then we can print it. Next one is calling the same class constructor with this using this keyword. So here inheritance not implemented. So the multiple constructor to constructor assign the this operator. This operator when we can extend that we are execution 3 is a class name. We are creating a default constructor execution 3. In that one we are using this operator. In this is this keyword is used to execute that particular constructor values or a statements. So finally it's order of execution of 3 strings of str, output system.out.println, parameterized constructor executing, and public string we can create a print statement, and it's giving the output. So next one is calling superclass constructor in super keywords. So already we are knowing the parent class, child class, everything under. So in a class name we are giving the parent class. Here declaring the variables and the methods. In that class we are inheriting the subclass. In a subclass we are giving some values, declaring the variables and methods. Based on that we are getting the calling the method, and that one in main function we are giving the output statement. In a public class class name we are extending and getting the main function to create a new object and calling that particular function and print the values. So in the above program we can use that one class name, class constructor is default constructor. We are creating a class, under the class name it will creating another constructor. In a constructor name we are declaring the class and subclass variables and methods. Based on that method we can create a new object, and based on that object we are calling that particular method and implemented it. Finally we can get the subclass, superclass, inherit the values or methods in same method. We are inheriting the multiple classes. So these are all the main thing in a inheritance values. So here in a program it will having the constructor method everywhere we can apply, like superclass, subclass, and base class and derived class. Whatever it is we can use the constructor and implement the particular methods. So these are all the main thing in the constructor inheritance concept. So in inheritance we are seeing the multiple concepts: superclass, subclass, that is base class and derived class. In that one constructor types, how to implement in the inheritance concept. Then this software also we are using to avoid the unwanted details of that particular one. So we can inherit and we can print that particular constructor operations in a temporary manner. So defaultly it will process that particular one.